Welcome back to the video, guys. Let's dive straight in. Gyms in Thailand are everywhere and super easy to access. This is my gym in Samut Songkram. It's called Fast Fitness. I'll just show you around here now. This costs 1,800 baht per month to join. Is it cheap? Is it expensive? It's about the middle of the road. It's probably a little bit more than most gyms in Thailand. Some of the ones in Bangkok can get up to 3,000-4,000 baht a month. Other gyms around the country can be 50, to 100 baht per month. There's some very, very cheap or very, very expensive gyms in Thailand that vary immensely the facilities there. Swimming is another great way to stay active here. Loads of condos and hotels have pools that are, not busy during the day. They get quite busy at night when people finish work. But if you're renting a condo here, that's one of the perks of having a condo. You'll have a pool to be able to swim in. And when I lived in Bangkok, we always had a pool and I really enjoyed it. It's one thing I actually miss now that I don't have. There's also these swimming pools around Thailand. There's one where I live in Samut Songkram that's a 50-meter pool. So it's a public pool and it's super cheap. It's 30 baht per session you can go there for. So that's very, very cheap and great value. I say to the lads there a lot, actually. Most of the time, most weekends, we try and go there for a swim because Thailand's so bloody hot. It's a good place to go for that. Another great way is to go out into the parks. I mean, in Bangkok, there's some famous ones like Lumpini Park and Chatuchak Park, which are really, really nice. But there's lots of other ones around Bangkok and around the country. We have a local park in Samut Songkram, which is great. It opens 4:30 in the morning and it's open till late, to be honest with you. And it's a nice running track around there. One of the great things about parks in Thailand is they quite often have this fitness equipment outside, so you can actually work out in these fitness places outside. The one in Samut Songkram is like a free one. Sometimes you have to pay a little bit and it has better equipment there, but it's normally very, very cheap to use. And they have these all over Thailand, guys. They're a great way, actually, an affordable way to use the gym. And a lot of people do go to the parks first thing in the morning or last thing in the evening for running or for walking. I mean, if you're lucky enough to live by the beach, then, you can walk on the beach or run on the beach, dawn or at dusk, which is like the best time for running or exercising, because obviously Thailand's very, very hot. So you have to pick your time to exercise in Thailand. That's very, very important. There's some absolutely cracking hiking and walking trails around Thailand if you just know and you just go looking around a little bit. This one here is in Khao Golok, south of Hua Hin, and this is a beautiful trail. I've been on a few times actually, and that's a lovely hiking little walk you can do. Well, it's quite a long walk actually you can do to the top. I say the only thing I would suggest that if you're doing a lot of hiking and stuff, just watch out for the monkeys. The little beggars in Thailand. You have to watch out for them a little bit. Normally, I take a big stick when I go walking. If I'm going off on my own, I'm going into certain areas. I remember they were really bad once when I went to Ratchaburi, but they're all over Thailand, so you just have to be a bit wary of the monkeys sometimes when you're going off hiking around some of the trails. Also, if you're going walking a lot, then soy dogs can be an issue, and they have been an issue with me. I've nearly been bit a couple of times, and my lads have been bit twice, just to give you some context. So soy dogs are a bit of an issue when you're walking around, guys, the country. Guys, can you do us a massive favour? Just press the subscribe button, the red button. Thanks, really helps the channel. It's free. And back to the video, guys. Thanks a lot. Another great way to stay fit in Thailand, if you're into golf, there's lots of golf courses throughout Thailand. One of the best ones in Asia is Black Mountain Golf Course in Hua Hin. And honestly, it's an awesome place. I've been a few times. The layout's stunning, 27 holes spread across rolling hills, and just the views over the top are absolutely beautiful, guys. The facility is top notch too. You've got a modern clubhouse, great restaurant, and even a spa if you want to unwind after the round. It's only about 15 minutes from Hua Hin town, so it's easy to get to whether you're a serious golfer or just want a beautiful place to play. Black Mountain is definitely worth a visit, but there's these kind of golf courses all over Thailand, guys, for you to enjoy. Staying healthy in retirement isn't just about eating well and getting exercise. Mental health is just as important, maybe even more so. It's easy to feel a bit isolated when you're living abroad, especially at first. That's why it's really important to stay connected and keep your mind active. Thailand's actually a great place for that. There's a real culture of mindfulness here, whether it's joining a casual yoga class, checking out a meditation retreat, or just spending time at a temple. It helps you slow down and stay grounded for sure. And don't forget the social side, find some expat groups, go to local events, maybe even volunteer. It's amazing how much better you feel when you've got people to talk to and share life with. Mental wellness isn't a luxury, it's part of the whole picture of staying healthy and happy in retirement. Thailand's climate is tropical, hot and humid. Stay cool, wear breathable clothes and drink plenty of water. If you're in the cities like, up in the north in Chiang Mai during the burning season, consider an air purifier is going to be a good way to go. And always drink like filtered water or bottled water over here. You can't actually drink the tap water over here, guys. I'm from the UK and we actually drink the tap water in the UK, believe it or not. And obviously, that smoky season is a bit of an issue around certain parts in Thailand. So that's something to consider if you're coming over here. How can you protect yourself from the pollution? Thai food is honestly one of the best parts of living here, and it's good news. It's pretty healthy too. You got lots of fresh herbs, veggies, lean meats, and rice in most dishes. But just a heads up, some street food can be sneaky and they add a lot of oil, added sugar into it that you don't always know about. So it's worth just, checking what's actually going into your food sometimes. I'm actually quite surprised when I actually found out what goes into some of the food they cook on the street. There's lots of steamed fish over here. So, there's a big culture of eating lots of fresh fish and seafood over here. Coconut water, obviously, is absolutely everywhere and very, very cheap over in Thailand. And, it's God's water, so they say. So, yeah, it's a good way to stay hydrated, guys. If you want to eat well without spending much, local markets are the way to go. Fresh produce, great prices, and you're supporting, the local vendors too. So it's a win-win situation. Another really important thing to talk about is healthcare in Thailand. It's actually one of the reasons a lot of retirees feel comfortable settling here. The medical care is really solid, especially in private hospitals. Places like Bangkok International Hospital, Bumrungrad are like top-notch hospitals. They're clean, modern, and lots of English-speaking doctors in these hospitals, which makes a huge difference when you're trying to explain what's going on. Now, public hospitals are also available and much cheaper, but they can be a bit more crowded and you might run into language barriers there. If you're okay waiting and navigating, that system, they're a good backup, but most expats prefer private care for the convenience and the comfort. One thing I always recommend, get yourself decent expat health insurance. It's not too expensive and it gives you access to the best care without worrying about big bills. And keep a copy of your medical insurance card and a list of your meds with you just in case something unexpected happens. It will save you a lot of hassle. Retirement in Thailand can honestly be one of the healthiest and happiest chapters of your life if you take care of yourself. Stay active, eat well, look after your mental health, and surround yourself with good people. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. If you enjoyed this video today, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips on expat life and retirement in Thailand. I'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment below and let us know how you stay healthy over here. Also, if you're looking for solid health insurance as an expat or retiree, I personally recommend checking out Pacific Cross. They've got great coverage options and they're super easy to work with. I've added an affiliate link down in the description if you want to take a look. Thanks for your time today, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Take it easy.